Villarreal midfielder Alex Baena is considering writing a statement to the police against Real Madrid midfielder Federico Valverde for assault after the match of the 28th round of the Spanish Championship, reports Marca, according to the source. Villarreal has a video of the attack and Baena can contact the police. Earlier it was reported that Valverde was waiting for Baena after the match at the site where the buses of the visiting teams are parked, and hit the Spaniard in the face. French PSG striker Lionel Messi has broken Al-Nasr striker Cristiano Ronaldo's record for goals in Europe at club level. The Argentine striker scored a goal in the match of the 30th round of the French Championship with Nice, 2 o'clock. Thus, for Messi, this goal was the 702nd in Europe at club level. According to this indicator, he broke the record of Portuguese forward Cristiano Ronaldo, 701, at the same time. Messi needed 105 fewer matches for this. Norwegian striker of Manchester City Erling Holand played his 27th match in the English Championship and scored 2 goals in an away game with Southampton. These goals were the striker's 29th and 30th in a row, respectively, in the Premier League. Holand leads the list of the tournament's top scorers in the 2022/2023 season. Tottenham forward Harry Kane, who is on the second line in the list of Premier League goalkeepers, scored 23 times. It should be noted that Liverpool winger Mohamed Salah scored the most goals during the season in the Premier League, 32 goals in the 2017/2018 season. The absolute record of the English League, 34 goals, belongs to Andy Cole, with Newcastle in the 1993/1994 season, and Alan Shearer, with Blackburn in the 1994/1995 season. However, these achievements were in the era of 42-match seasons. Now 38 games are played in the English Championship. In total, this season Erling Holand has 44 goals scored and 5 assists in 38 games for Manchester City in all competitions. Barcelona is showing interest in Fenerbahçe's young Turkish midfielder Arda Güler, Relevo reports. At the moment, the player is only 18 years old. Güler, who has already played 2 matches for the Turkish national team, according to scouts, can become one of the greatest talents of the next decade. Despite the fact that he has yet to improve many aspects of the game, the Barcelona management has a unanimous opinion about the huge potential that the player possesses. It is reported that Joan Laporta is serious about signing the young Turk, despite the difficult economic situation at the club. According to the source, the midfielder, whose value is estimated by the Transfermarkt portal at €11 million, will not leave Fenerbahçe for less than €20 million. The star of Napoli Victor Osimhen said that he is looking forward to the upcoming celebration of the championship at the end of the season. Football Italia reports, "I've heard a lot about previous Scudetto celebrations. I'm curious to know what the Neapolitans will come up with this time. It is a great honor for me to play in this city, where Maradona once played. I want to win the Scudetto to see the joy on the faces of the fans. I can't wait to see the celebration. It will be exciting," said Osimhen. The 24-year-old Nigerian footballer has become one of the best strikers in Europe over the past few seasons, scoring 21 goals and giving 5 assists in 23 Serie A matches. Chelsea head coach Frank Lampard, on the eve of the one-quarter Champions League match with Real Madrid, called on his team to reverse the current situation with the lack of wins and goals scored, in the first half, of the match of the 30th round of the Premier League with Wolverhampton, 0-1. "I think we played 70% or so. It was enough for the game to be equal, but out of nowhere came a rocket from the opponent, Mateus Nunes goal. In the second half, we acted more energetically, created more players got to the opponent's penalty area. We worked together for 1 or 2 days. We need to understand what the team is aiming at. There have been a lot of changes in her, but that's no excuse. The situation needs to be corrected, and I think today's game showed that. I need to understand the mood. Winning should become a habit. It is worth paying tribute to the Wolves. The players were focused on winning and were not afraid to go into martial arts. We will work, recreate situations and repeat. Maybe the team has a feeling that it can't score. The team is not in the position it wants to be, but this is the reality. We need to change the situation through work. We need to reach the point from which we can start moving forward. "We need to raise the level of the game to a higher level than today," Lampard told the BBC. Manchester City midfielder Kevin De Bruyne scored an assist in the match of the 30th round of the English Premier League with Southampton. For the Belgian football player, this assist was the 100th in the Premier League matches. He became only the 5th player with such an indicator. This is reported by Opta Sports in the Telegram channel. 31-year-old De Bruyne gave 100 assists in 237 matches in the tournament, the fastest result in the history of the league. Ryan Giggs, 162, Cesc Fabregas, 111. Wayne Rooney, 103, and Frank Lampard, 102, also made over 100 assists in the Premier League. Milan director Frederic Massara commented on the lease term of Brahim Diaz from Real Madrid expiring this summer. "Brahim showed himself very well here. We want to meet with Real Madrid and discuss the terms of Diaz's transfer to our club on a permanent basis. We want to keep Brahim. We trust him. Let's see if there will be conditions for negotiations with Real Madrid." Sky Sports Italy reports Massara. This season, Brahim Diaz has played 32 matches in all competitions with Milan, Indiana. These games, the Spaniard scored 6 goals and gave 4 assists. The Spaniard also scored the winning goal in the confrontation with Tottenham in the 1/8 final of the Champions League. Diaz has been playing for Milan on loan since 2020. German Eintracht football players Evan Ndika and Daichi Kamada will leave the club as free agents in the summer, journalist Fabrizio Romano reports on Twitter. According to the source, Kamada should join Borussia Dortmund. Evan Ndika was rumored to be moving to Chelsea or Barcelona. The Japanese midfielder has scored 7 goals in 24 matches for Eintracht in the current season of the German Championship. The French defender, in turn, played 25 games in the Bundesliga and scored 1 goal.